Hey, what's up guys, it's Guardian. Today we're going to be doing an opening video of something that I wasn't expecting to open, the Luard Stride deck set. So decided to pick this up this past weekend and arrived within a couple of days, thankfully. Just decided to get the standard version because my reasoning for getting this is just because I wanted some of the triggers as well as the perfect cards out of this. Because also, later this month, I think we also have the Triple Drive booster coming out, and it's given me some motivation to maybe revisit an old Shadow Paladin deck that I haven't played in a very long time. Now, I am looking forward to playing Luard for a little bit because I will be playing this for a couple of weeks, but really I'm more excited to play PBO later this month when we get access to that promo card, which I know it's been around for a while, but I just didn't pick it up, and I felt like Luard was a good excuse for me to pick up the Shadow Paladin stuff with the perfect cards and get some reprints, some triggers that I would like, and also it gives me a new deck to play for a little bit this month as well. And Luard is actually pretty good for the most part. I actually saw some gameplay of this past weekend from my friend Jack, and the deck's the deck's strong, but yeah, it does actually look pretty fun. It's quite toolboxy with all the ritual units. So we'll get into the box here. I'm sure you guys have seen plenty of openings of this already, but I just felt like making a video myself and just going through it. I probably won't go over all the effects, but I will say the box looks pretty cool, and it is nice to have some more storage boxes as well, because I've actually gone through quite a few of the ones I already had. So let's get this open. Should open from the front. Oh, very nice. So we do have some sleeves here, and I do believe they're stuck to the deck. I do believe these are the actually the good ones. Let's get a close up of those. Let's focus on it. Yeah. So I think these are actually like the high quality Bushiroad normal sleeves, I think. Yeah, those are definitely the nice ones. Because I know that the MLB one from like the V series, those were absolutely garbage, and I think this is just like packaging material inside of there. So that's that. So we do have the deck here, and we have Luard in his very nice foil. I do like the green in the background for him. It looks really cool, especially in the foil. But what I will be doing with this deck is that I've already asked my friend Jack if he would like the high rarity versions of the cards in here, because there's actually a few alterations of the rarities that I'd like to change around. Because obviously with this, you actually get one triple R of every card, and I think with the G Zone you get one SP, and then the others are in like normal triple R foiling. So yeah. So I will have a zoom in of the cards in case you want to go over the skills, in case you haven't read them yourselves. But I won't go too heavy into the details of the cards because, if I'm being quite honest, actually, I haven't actually read too hard into the deck. But we do have the 3 common Luard there. And then, of course, we do have the ride line with Leofall there. Very good. He draws a card, so always nice to have. Then we have Knees. Now, it would have been nice for the premium players if they made, 3 common versions of this, just, as spares. Because, if you want to play Luard in premium, and you want to use the crest, you kind of have to get this one-of, unfortunately, which I think when I checked the price on this, it was, £10 or something, which is a little bit much for a single one-of, but I can understand why, because you kind of need this for the ride line in the deck. And of course, we have the starter there with the root. Looks very nice. So I will be keeping the ride line in foil, but I'm actually going to trade off all the, the extra main deck stuff, essentially, all the triple rares for commons. And I'm actually going to swap out the SP for another of the triple R border one with the red bottom border, essentially, because I actually think it looks sick, the G units. So yeah. So we have the dragon there. That's just the discard grade 3, basically, that we have for the deck. We have Morfessa. I will say Morfessa looks really nice in the foil. But yeah, like I said, I'm just going to go with commons for the main deck for this. So we have 4 Morfessa there. Now, this is the thing that I wanted, the Perfect Guard, because this is a Shadow Paladin Perfect Guard, which is pretty neat. I doubt the interaction is going to come up too much in like PBO, but I think for thematics in general, it's nice to have a Shadow Paladin Perfect Guard, so I wouldn't mind having this for PBO when we decide to revisit that deck. So we do have 3 of the common, because you do not get an element higher in here, unfortunately. So you do have to pick that up if you haven't already got one. But this foil PG, this was a lot. I think one of the sites I looked at had it at like £8 or £10 or something. So yeah, the foil PG is quite a bit. But yeah, of course, if you have the Abyss Owl here, the classic Abyss Owl for Luard, looks pretty cool. But yeah, we have 4 of those. I believe that one searches for Luard, I think. So yeah, I will have to learn all of the skills of these cards, because I actually haven't spent the time to look into the deck because I wasn't planning on making it or buying it in this case. So yeah, and then we have this grade 1. I think this one's pretty good. I think it's an extender of some form. But yeah. This one's neat. It's a ritual, gains some shield and intercept, so more of a defensive option for the deck. But more importantly, it's a grade 1 with ritual, so you know it fits the idea of what the deck's going for. This one's really good. Gets really big, 10,000 power, and yeah, helps you with the multi attacks. So we get 4 of those. Amata Noah. I haven't used this one in a while. Pretty much all my Keta decks have been bouncing between the blue and the red OT, so not too sure which one I'd use in this deck. I think I've seen a mixture, red and blue, but I think for this I wouldn't mind trying the red OT, because I'm actually not using it in anything at the moment, because Ezel at the minute has kind of like yoinked the blue OT away from my MLB deck, so... And I've been enjoying that in that deck. So the red OT I've actually got going spare for another deck, so... And I do think the interaction with the red OT is neat in this deck, because you can actually use it with the Morfessa, I believe. Because this is not a once per turn, so if you restand Morfessa, you could use her skill again, which is pretty cool. So that might be worth something exploring. But yeah, common Amata Noah though, that's quite a sight to see. Not used to seeing a common over trigger. And then these are what I wanted as well. These are some of my these are my favorite trigger artworks for Keta. So we have Lavarch there. I think we got 4 of each. So we have 4 of that, 3 of the Draw Sage, I believe. Yeah, I think we get 3 or 4 of the Dog Front. Yeah, 4 of that. I've seen decks where they play fronts and some that play draw. I'm not too sure which one I'm going to go with. I think I'll start with draw triggers to see how it feels, and then might go over to fronts if I feel like I don't need them, because yeah, I've seen arguments of both. But yeah, this heal trigger, this is my favorite heal in Keta Sanctuary. I will say my other ones from the what do you call it, the Vespel collection, those ones don't have the reminder text on them, so it's more of a full art picture. But yeah, I'm probably just these are like going to be the backup copies essentially. So I'll put these in like my PBO deck, and then I'll just keep the full art ones for like my Ezel deck for now, and then probably move those over to Rizal when that comes out in DivineZ. So we have the G units. We have Drag Strider Luard. I think this is the finisher, if I remember. So we have 3 in the normal triple R rarity, and then 1 SP. I do like the SP. I do think it looks nice, but honestly, I really like the way G units look in Overdress. Well, DivineZ. I just love this red. It's just like it's a mixture of like the gray, like coloring and the texture of encounter cards, mix of the red from like obviously G units from G. It just looks so nice, and yeah. I mean, the cool thing as well is that encounter cards have a black text box as well. And the contrast of red and black just looks really, really cool. So, yeah. So I don't mind getting rid of this SP. But yeah, I'm pretty much looking at getting like 4 of these, essentially, which I don't mind. And plus, I'm going to get a little bit of cash back from it as well, because obviously I'm giving the high rarities away, so I'm going to get something back from it. And then we have the Drag Driver Luard. I definitely said Drag Strider for this, didn't I? Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, Drag Driver, this is the one you go into to start with, I believe. He's basically an attack extender, calls a ritual from your deck, so pretty cool. So we get 3 of the regular, and then 1 of the SP. You can kind of see the texture there. Oh, that's a really nice shimmer that you can see the texture. But yeah, the SPs are nice. So if you do want to go for like the premium product version of this, where you get all triple rares, I wouldn't blame you. But yeah, we do, thankfully, get the crest and foil as well, which looks really, really cool. Really nice. So I will be keeping that, obviously, because I need that. And they were nice to give us 4 extras of the grade 2, since it does have a Reguard skill. Well, to call itself the Reguard from the drop. And then 1 extra of the Dragon, because that will equate to your 50-card main deck from the new rule changes. So yeah. So that is the Luard deck. Like I said, the main thing from this that I wanted was the perfect cards, essentially, for the Shao Paladin aesthetic for PBO. But I thought to myself, you know what? Let's just pick up a Stride deck set, have a bit of fun with Luard for a little bit, and yeah, later on we'll switch over to PBO. And who knows, maybe I'll just bounce back to Luard at one point if I feel like playing it again. Like, maybe I might be overlooking the deck and... Sorry for my throat, guys, but I've been recovering from a cold like a month ago, and this throat of mine just does not want to heal. But yeah, either way, we do also have the nice Luard sleeves as well to go over the deck. And yeah, and in case you guys hadn't noticed already, I do have this really sick new Ampharos playmat, because he is my favorite Pokemon, and I love him. But yeah, I felt like using it for the video. But yeah, Luard, pretty cool stuff. We'll see what the deck's like in future. And yeah, that's it for the opening. So hope you guys enjoyed the opening. It's not that often that I do these. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. This is Guardian, signing out.